Hey, Indy, serious question. I got a serious question for you, man.
Shoot.
Are we are we all just getting dumber? I mean, is our entire political system just like hopeless? Like, is it beyond repair?
Well, that's what Misty says. You know what Misty says.
We're fucked.
Yeah. So look, I'm not going to sugarcoat this, but I want to be very clear with what I'm going to tell all of you lovely, beautiful people. Representative Swalwell. Sorry, I had to be petty. Posted a video, or did actually kind of had a meltdown about a meme that was shared by the House Judiciary Committee in response towards the fact that apparently in Ohio, immigrants are eating ducks and kittens and little puppies. So
Except they're not, but that's okay.
Yes, exactly. So look, the fact that this was talked about in our Capitol building. Look, I'm about
Pass the torch.
No. I'm about to carry an L. I'm about to make a loser statement. I still have hope for humanity, okay? And one day to get a better future. But with stuff like this lowers the tank of gasoline in my soul.
What in the hell is this? The chairman tweets, protect our ducks and kittens in Ohio because he goes down some crazy rabbit hole, completely debunked that aliens are eating pets. My God, are you okay, Mr. Chairman? Because last year, for a very long time, you tweeted and promoted Kanye West as he was calling for genocide against the Jews, and you kept it up. And now when we have victims coming here, you're tweeting this nonsense. I don't know why you would do this. I hope you're okay. I don't know if the aliens who are eating your ducks are in the room with us right now, but Mr. Chairman, this is a serious issue. These people have loved ones who have been lost, and you tweeted this.
How dare you tweet this? This hurts my feelings. First of all, okay, in case people are living under a rock and you don't know, this is from Hotspot. Just 36 seconds where, again, this is a tweet where J.D. Vance tweeted out, months ago, I raised the issue that Haitian illegal immigrants draining social services are generally causing chaos all over Springfield, Ohio. Reports now show that people have had their pets abducted and eaten by people who shouldn't be in this country, whereas our borders are. To which I also have to say, you know, I couldn't help but think, because, you know, I kind of, you know, lit up a little bit of the wacky tobacco, you know, when I saw Mr. Swalwell cry or, you know, do this little emotional outburst. I was wondering, oh, you talking about aliens? What are UFOs now landing in the great state of Ohio and abducting little cats and dogs and eating them? But then again, too. So let's play this video.
J.D. Vance claimed that migrants are eating pets, which set off a wave of AI-generated memes online. There are no confirmed reports of this actually happening. Some Trump supporters took it too seriously, flooding social media with AI images of Trump protecting cats and ducks, turning him into some kind of guardian character, while blaming
Dr. Dolittle.
Kamala Harris for mishandling immigration. Local officials in Springfield have denied any rumors of pets being harmed. But will anything stop this bizarre meme campaign?
No, it won't. Sometimes
They want it to be true.
Exactly. So let's just go in a little bit into detail about this article here. It's from The Hill. Representative Eric Swalwell called out his Republican colleagues in the House Judiciary Committee hearing on Tuesday for their behavior online, claiming they were not serious about the issue at hand. You expect a serious forum, Swalwell said to the witnesses called to discuss the incidents of violence related to immigrants in the country illegally. You are serious. This is serious. They, Republicans, are not serious. Swalwell referenced a Monday post from the House Judiciary GOP account on X, in which AI art created Donald Trump's hugging ducks and a house cat. The image refers to a false claim from Republican vice presidential nominee J.D. Vance, Republican from Ohio, about Haitian immigrants eating pets in Ohio. You expect some seriousness, some gravitas, respect for the people who came here. What the hell is this? Chairman Rep. Jim Jordan did not respond to Swalwell. Vance has since used the attention from the viral story on immigration to spin the conversation to other real instances of migrant violence, which GOP legislators amplified in the hearing. Jordan and GOP lawmakers referred to Vice President Harris as the border czar throughout the session, blaming the Biden-Harris border policies for violence committed against family members of some witnesses, to which, again, everything that's been happening under the Biden-Harris administration, the kids are still in cages, and sanctuary cities have been an absolute failure. I mean, Chicago is effectively going bankrupt. And look, I know I've mentioned the book, Chicago's Not Broke, but if things do not change, especially in regards towards again, Chicago being a sanctuary city, Chicago will go broke. And I've had Jamal Green on the show a few times, and he has talked about how migrants are getting homes in black neighborhoods that have long since been neglected by city lawmakers here in Chicago. And now they're getting spruced up. They're being made all shiny when for, again, decades upon decades, most of the South and West Side neighborhoods of Chicago have been dismissed by the ruling party, the Democratic neoliberal corporatist party here in Chicago. And you want what's going to cause more violence is again a incoherent policy that is not going to help out the American people, but also putting migrants that are trying to flee from war-torn countries in danger too. So, Indy, your thoughts, my friend?
Wasn't Eric Swalwell? First of all, I remember in 2019 when he ran for president. Yes, that guy ran for president. He, at the very famously at the first debate, kept saying, pass the torch, pass the torch, pass the torch.
I'm sorry, Fred Edward, get up and go see Wendy Carball. What do you mean?
White House counselor. Hey, now.
Go see the White House counselor. How dare you?
Now the other thing that Eric Swalwell is famous for is farting on MSNBC, by the way. I don't know.
Oh, I forgot he did that.
Dude.
I forgot.
He squeezed one out. He made that face. Everybody heard it and then denied it. Hilarious. I love it.
It's funny to me. It's very funny to me. I mean, again, we have unserious politicians, but also we're having a conversation about AI art. That was not on my bingo card for 2024. Was that on your bingo card?
Congress is going to now ban AI art because they don't want to see pictures of Trump with kittens and ducks.
Don't start saying that. Don't start saying that. Don't start saying that, but we do. But again, we do have a hypocritical system because the thing is, we have a system that is not going to help out the average U.S. citizen, but also putting a lot of these migrants in danger too. And before anyone says anything, look, there's a reason why there is a border crisis. It's because of U.S. foreign and domestic policies, the war on drugs, sanctions, doing coups, regime change wars. I mean, when you have an unstable environment where there are drug lords and tyrants and civil war and military conflict taking place, a rational person is going to look around their environment and either they by themselves or take their families or friends with them to try and find, I don't know, greener pastures, safer land. And you hear about this country called America and you go there, but then again, you find out that you're also being used like a pawn by the system. I think there's only one way to really handle a story like this. You want to know what my thoughts are on it?
I don't know, but Fred Edward has a great point. Sanctuary cities are only that city governments wouldn't give names to Homeland Security if immigrants got arrested. They're not about giving housing to floods of migrants, and it literally say we're just not going to report you to ICE.
Mm-hmm.
That all of a sudden became the worst thing in the world. That's not a porous border. It just means if you're here and you see a crime, we're not going to deport you for reporting that crime because we want crime to stop. More importantly, not to have to deport you because you saw something and you happen to be here illegally.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think the only way we can look at a story like this, again, on the one hand, these are unconfirmed reports, and let's face it, politicians love to lie. I am not seeing this whole idea of immigrants just going around picking up Mr. Whiskers and Mr. Puppers and then making a soup out of them. That's just it's just more BS, and it's stuff that once again is taking the front center of what we're talking about in this country, when in all reality, the big issue that people need to talk about is the economy. Okay, the economy sucks, and we got World War III knocking at our front door. But hey, be kind to your fine feathered friends. So, Indy, I actually have a solution to all of this, and somebody is actually going to do something in Ohio Springfield. Are you ready for it?
I'm ready.
Well, Indy, I'm going to make a controversial statement here, but sometimes in this crazy world, all what you can do is just laugh. And so I give up to Bassem Youssef, who has returned back to social media and is coming here to the good old USA in Springfield, Ohio. And he has a message for all of you. And we will play this video in its full entirety. I'm muting this mic because, my goodness, this is actually pretty funny.
Fake news.
Hi, I will explain this later. I'm actually here, certain city, shooting a new video is going to be amazing. Guess which city I'm in? Let's see who will know. Drop your guesses in the comments and stay with the cats. So the reason that I'm doing this, I am using those cats as an emotional blackmail to ask you for two things. Number one, get into my website, www.bassemyusuf.xyz, to get a ticket to one of my upcoming shows in Chicago, Minnesota, Ohio, Tampa, Orlando, San Francisco, Los Angeles. Stay with the cats. And we're going to also go to San Diego, Ottawa, Toronto, and many more. Get onto my website and get a ticket before they go. And also, I'm going to be shooting my show at Los Angeles at the Wilton Theater. So get your ticket and be part of history or part of this cuteness. This is the cat. The second thing I'm asking you to do is to get onto my new YouTube channel, Bassem Youssef Official. It's a new channel, and I need you to subscribe because I'm going to do more videos like this with and without cats. Look at the cat's eyes and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And also, I'm going to do another video explaining to you what the hell I did here and what am I going to do with my new YouTube channel. So please subscribe, activate the notifications, and stay with the cats. Stay with the cats and stay with the cats.
That's the best way to end. I think that's the best way to end this segment with a little bit of comedy. And so,
was he in Springfield?
He was hinting, hey, guess what city I'm in? And he's also coming to the great city of Chicago. Hey, shout out to Bassem Youssef. Welcome to Chi-Town. But also there's a few other stuff that's he's going to be in a few other cities as well. So I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be some good stuff all around. But all in all, Indy, your thoughts about good old Representative Swalwell putting on a show like this. Eric.
Well, look, He's got a penchant for the theatrics. He's the Gen Xer that's running, that's one of the most prominent Democrats in Congress from our generation at this point. But he is pointing out accurately that the House Judiciary the House Judiciary Committee is really tweeting that out. Like, I wouldn't necessarily be hysterical, but are we serious? I guess no, we're not serious. We're a clown show, and that just proves it. I guess that's
the greatest clown show on earth. Move aside all the great circuses, Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Batum. It's move over. For those of you who don't know, that used to be a big. I don't know if that's still around or not, but anyways, this is our government, folks. Your honorable politicians, and they're arguing about memes and artificial intelligence art. The best money ever spent, best government ever. 10 out of 10. Life-changing video.